As Cosmos here from Belly Games Wartune, and we're going to be doing Class Wars of 15th of March 2016. And I'm a little bit late, so I got the setup done mostly what I wanted. We got the round 1 starting up in 90 seconds. I see my sylphs are totally wrong, so we're gonna try to get... I don't even remember which one it is now. Probably this one. I am a little late, as you can see, so I'm confused as to which one I'm supposed to be using. I got 3 medusas, but we're gonna get this set up and done. Round 1 and 2 and 3 are going to be the most unpredictable ones, where the system doesn't know the points. Okay, let's see. We got this one over here has the Whispering Wind, so that should go to support. And then we got this one has got this one we could use as the main, or I'll try with the dark. That's also possible. So let's go back to formation. We're using this one. Let's see. It's such a confusion now. I don't think I can get this fixed fast enough. Let's just get the milks drunk and 2 times the scrolls. And there we go, and we got endurance for whatever reason, charisma, defense, physical attack. So we got set up at 5 point something, and I just remembered my kid has the wrong skills, but it should be okay for round 1. Let's see who we get. Oh, we got black screen. It's the first loading is always slower. Alright, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm not so much afraid of the first rounds, and it's good because the cache is loading now. I'm on a blank cache starting, so it's gonna have to load all images from the beginning. So let's hope I don't lose this round because of that. Alright, we got the graphics loaded, so that's already good. Okay, sound is coming through. We can reduce that a bit more. But usually the first rounds you get easier opponents, so I'm not so stressed about it, and they'll buy me time to set up things in the time remaining for the next round. So what did we get? We got the potions done, we got the scrolls all at 58 minutes, so I did double click on each one of them. Then for the kid I was gonna switch him to healing. Just need him to survive as long as possible and heal. Alright, before, if you remember, I did a full wind party, so it was triple steel, for example. But this time I want to try with my stronger dark sylph with 2 supporter winds who will do the stealing. Let's see if this works out better. I just want to figure out if I got the right... I should somehow rename this Medusa's different, so I can figure it out. Okay, this one is at 125, this one is at 119, and this one, again, that overlap is from graphics, so 125, 125. So let's make sure we got the 2 times 125s in the formation. That's 1. And that's, we got the weaker one in there. Now we're gonna set this up again. 1 and 2. Alright, and we're gonna need them to steal. And the second one, which has the Whispering Wind, I'm gonna get him to do the Whispering Wind while the other one does a Delphic and a damage reduction. So we'll go with that. With my main, I'll be using, of course, my dark is at 162, not enormously strong. I also haven't invested very much into sylphs lately, so it's more all coming from character getting stronger, so the main character. Alright, so we're gonna die here most likely. we're just gonna die in 1 or 2 rounds. So we got Korax here, and it's an enormously stronger player. I don't even wanna. I'll just wish him good luck. There he is. There's really no chance fighting with him. He's just enormously stronger. Looking good as well. So that buys us time to check some other stuff. So for the kid, I still have a lot of work to do, and I'm switching around between these two kids, Wind and Bell Oracle. I found that in PvP like Class Wars, the Bell Oracle is performing better simply because the Wind kid is dying too fast. But generally, I'm using my Wind kid as my main in pretty much all activities, and as you know, he is very useful, especially with his 40% skill damage increase. But in situation like Class Wars, I find that Bell Oracle is doing better because of the healings and better survivability, and because I'm now split between 2 when before I only had 1. It's also difficult then to get both of them stronger, because then you got only limited resources, and now instead of investing into 1, you gotta invest into 2. But really, you have to have Wind Ranger in this game right now because of the various uses that he comes into. So that's the kid. Mount Strength, so that's the Red Rogue Dragon that I wrote about. So there he is. I'm currently on him. He's very long and I sort of grown to like him. Come on, load before the next round starts. There he is. Look how long he is. It's really long mount, and I do like it. Let's pop back in before it starts. We got 40 seconds for that. Astrals, haven't worked on them for a while. I'm still behind on several cases, but it doesn't really make any difference. For example, like the regeneration at 7, you don't really need more because the healing is capped at 50,000. So as we're getting stronger, you could get away with even much lower regeneration astrals, and sooner or later I think we're gonna have to get rid of that, because the 50,000 HP was very good in the beginning. But as everybody's HP is increasing, then it's becoming less and less relevant. We're just gonna recruit a bunch more of these. Not that it makes a big difference. I'm sure I always forget to set something to increase my chances for Class Wars, but with having so many, with having more cashers on knighthood, my hopes also for reaching the finals have been reducing, but I'm still of course fighting and trying to get stronger. And this is the first time actually that I have recorded my Bell rating with more than 5 million. I've never even seen that myself before, because I don't usually buff up too much during regular gameplay. So we got Zero Land here. It's unclear yet if he is stronger or weaker. And see here, when you don't have an Oracle kid, it dies off much faster. And mine is at full health, so we're good. We got Chaos on him now, which is not gonna work, but it's just, it helps my Sylph activation to cast skills faster. Seem to be in a good shape. I'm gonna finish him off with the next Delphic attack. Everybody is at full health. We're doing good. And there we got Zero Land killed off. Good stuff. That one loss that I had is actually not so bad, and there are some people who have a strategy to lose on purpose in the first rounds, and that's because of the way the matching system works. If you win, then you have pretty high chances to get matched up against strong people like Korax that we saw. And on the other hand, if you let a couple of rounds pass through, then all those super strong people are gonna rank up, so you will never match with them. And That's one of the reasons why even people who are late to come to Class Wars, they still manage to get good points, because they end up getting ranked against weaker opponents. Even if you miss a couple of rounds, then you only win after that. Of course, that is not guaranteed, because we don't know what the system is doing exactly, but that's the logic behind it. You can sort of try to influence the system that way. But archaeology right now, I'm at expert 29 to 75. We're of course looking forward to filling that up, but that's going to take a long time. And then it seems like we don't have 100% proof, but it does seem like the higher the archaeology level, the higher the rewards you can get, so that's going to help us over time. Mount shop, beast souls, as you know, I bought this mount that I was riding, and now I'm probably gonna buy the twittering spirit, and that's gonna use the entirety of my beast soul saving up to now. So with 2 mounts I killed off more than 5,000 beast souls, and I'll have to gather them again. I'm not buying it now because I'm not sure if I should. I'm actually thinking to, for the second possibility is I'm thinking to gather more, because that is a 150 mount, and if there is some logic that the higher the stats for the mount, the more rare it would be. And with that logic, I want to try to get the most rare mounts first, so I might not buy it, and that's why I haven't spent it before Class Wars. Alright, we're sort of okay. A little bit hard to tell, but we're looking okay. So I'm gonna hit him with Delphic, and then I'm gonna do Devil's Gaze to reduce any possible healing capability. But he does seem strong, so I'm a little bit nervous in terms of not knowing what's gonna happen. My kid died, so that's a bad sign in of itself. And there is his Delphic coming through. Of course, my Medusas are not entirely strong, although I'm surprised that one of them made it, probably due to that 40% damage reduction. Alright, so I got Chaos on him. Hopefully he will help kill his kid now. But yeah, he does seem to be stronger. I'm alone now, and he's got full team. Kid is at full life thanks to the water sylph. The only positive thing I have is I was out of sylph mode first, so I'll be the first one to be back into it. Or not. Apparently not. I'm surprised about that. He must have... I didn't realize the Goddess of Prosperity must have stolen my awakening points. And this way I will die for sure. But that's okay. Can't win them all. There we go. No, good lick. No, I didn't get to type it. Darn good lick. Alright, we got 8 seconds to the next round, so not gonna pause. Gonna go straight into it. I'm also a little bit absent-minded because I've been explaining different things and talking, so I didn't pay entirely too good of an attention on the battles themselves. So I got a slasher through, I got chaos through before his whirlwind. That's a bit surprising. But my connection is better now, so I have less lag, so that's good. It's gonna help with various activities like recording. So it definitely looks like we're gonna win this one. They're already at 50% HP. and so I used the area attack damage increase by my kid, which is the Delphig, is it Judgment? Alright, we're gonna look it up just afterwards. It's gonna be so difficult remembering all the skills by names. They're getting more and more. So that one was Delphic Radiant Judgment. So I got two of the three words correct. I said Delphic Judgment, but I forgot Radiant. So that's Delphic Radiant Judgment, and this is Delphic Divine Blessing. Centaurian Restoration, of course, we are very familiar with. So we're gonna wait and resume with the next round. Alright, here we go with the next round. Let's start with the slasher. And I did get Chaos Rune on me, so that was good. And for those who haven't seen my previous suggestions on this, and that's exactly why I start with the slashers, because if somebody has a stronger connection than you, they will get the Chaos Rune off first, and then if you're doing Chaos Rune as well, you risk putting a Chaos Rune on your kid, so then two of you are gonna be in Chaos, and that's just a horrible beginning. So that's why I'm starting with Slasher, and if the opponent doesn't do anything different, then I will be the one doing Chaos Rune. Alright, looks like I'm first into Sylph mode, together with the Chaos Rune activation, so that's gonna be cool. Started with the Shadow Strike because I wanted his Sylphs to be up and running before I do my area damage. And there is the area. These kids are not entirely hurt, which is not good. I'm gonna try to do area healing in response to his Delphic. But the kid doesn't survive, unfortunately. Medusas are out. His kids are up and running. I mean his Sylphs, his supporters. I'm gonna get out. Try to make sense of this. Problem is that they are really doing a good job supporting his main character, and that's really bad for me. I'm gonna try to take him out, but it's very difficult because of all the healing and stealing. Got exactly the same situation like 2 fights ago. So it's not looking good for me. Good job and good luck. There we go. 17 seconds. Alright, here we go. Next round with Frankenstein and Igor. So that's kind of fun. I really hope this chaos works now. No, it didn't. Could have definitely helped me kill Igor. Oh, but he is significantly weaker, so that's not going to be a problem. I think straight away from just like a whirlwind or something like that, or a couple of attacks, you can already immediately feel the difference in battle rating. Oh, and I even managed to stun him, which is surprising because my influence is very small. Alright, so that was an easy one. 270 points for that. We got 8 rounds to go. For people interested in what I'm carrying in my bag, of course, about a bunch of stuff is in my mail as well. I usually keep all the power-up items. I got all kind of boxes that I don't open unless I need to. And you can see basically I'll just put it across the pages and you can see the stuff that I carry. It's usually stuff that is where we get items every day, so that of course it makes little sense to send those kind of things to mail. And now my bag is rather clean because I cleaned it up and sent a lot of stuff to the mailbox, but usually I'm running at near full capacity for the bags, and I'm looking forward for more solutions for more space, because I really dislike doing those bag cleanings and sending items to the mailbox. Alright, we got Alistair here doing Whirlwind. I'm gonna try to chaos that. Hopefully he casts it on his own party. Yep, good stuff. And I don't like this formation where they put the kid up front, because I think the kid is a great asset and it's very easily killed. So now he makes it so much easier for me to just use Slasher on the kid and take him out. He even helps me kill him, which is so much nicer. Alright, so we're gonna do, he's on AFK mode, so that's not gonna be an issue at all. So that's an easy win then. And that's not because somebody is stupid or something like that they're on AFK mode. Some people have you know, busy lives, they got stuff to do, so it's always better to let it run. At least you get some minimum amount of points which you can spend, so free rewards. It's better than not doing it at all. And you can actually gather quite good points even in AFK mode. You will lose most of the rounds, of course, so you see, like, I won now, I got 270 points, but if I lose, of course, I'll get half of that still. So you can get quite good points even if you do nothing at all. And if you are at a certain amount of strength, then even in AFK mode you'll manage to win battles. And if I was to go to AFK mode, I would switch to my Wind Ranger, because he can actually kill players, of course players of weaker battle rating, but he can handle, he can kill an entire party just by himself, and that's what I use also in Team Arena when I'm doing it on AFK mode. I just leave it and the Wind Kid kills whoever is weaker, and of course if somebody is stronger he cannot, but you do get something for doing it. So don't miss. If you can, don't miss it. Alright, next round's coming up. Let's see what we get. Won the last one, so this one should be stronger. We got, I don't even want to pronounce what that says, as you can read it yourself. That's a very funny Sylph name there. And the character name, Pupazola, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but very funny sounding name. I'm gonna wait for the Chaos Rune to do it with Sylph activation, since I missed the beginning anyways. And he's got shield on, so I'm not really interested in trying to kill him. When they put a shield on, you can remember that the shield wears off just by itself anyways, so you don't really have to try to kill the shield. Oh no, I missed activation. That's so horrible. Alright, I'm talking instead of fighting. That's not the best strategy. But still, I already felt that he is significantly stronger. So my chances are very small. But I did manage to kill off his kid right before healing. So that's one good thing at least that happened. But he's protected by shield now. There's not entirely too much I can do. We're gonna get off Sylph mode. Nothing exciting is happening. Get a shield through. And let's see. We got even music stopped. We gotta turn that back on, but we're gonna be alright. Let's see if Death Warrant is gonna stun him with some luck. Nope. And there is Rain Dance from the Poseidon. 100% damage increase, and I'm in Sylph mode, so that's a bit of an advantage for me. He is still not sure what he is waiting for, unless it was my Medusas that stole his points. Gonna get hit really hard now by the enhanced Delphic Destroyer. Oh, I survived 1 second to Healing Rune, and this skill is too slow. No, Devil's Gaze is so slow. Next round coming up. Devil's Gaze is so slow. I really dislike that bit because it goes 1 attack, 2 attack, and just because it was a slow skill, I wasn't able to use my heal rune, so there was maybe a small chance that I could have won if I managed to get that heal rune through, but that just didn't happen. Possibly my fault for doing Devil's Gaze, but that was, I think, the best skill in that moment. It reduces healing received, and it also has a pretty good damage percentage. So I think it was the correct skill at that moment, it's just it was too slow. The slow casting, not slow loading, but fast loading, slow casting. Gotta take all those things into account in Wartune. Alright, he's going with Whispering Wind, getting his damage increase. And I'm actually gonna put Chaos on him. Let's see what he uses. Okay, he's got Steel on. I put Chaos. Did I? I don't know if it worked. I can't see the icon on him. Yeah, I did get confused in there. I'm not sure what exactly went on. Just because I was focused on commentating. I think his kid died before the chaos happened, and that's why it didn't work anyways. Small miscalculation by me, I think, but hopefully I can take him out. He did steal on me, but he is using just one character for steal, whereas my Medusas are doing a pretty good job. There's another steal from one of them, and the other one is stunned, so could it be doing another steal from the top Medusa there? And the chaos on him. Medusas are still alive, and that guarantees me victory. Good stuff. Alright, not too much time left. We got 20 seconds until the next round, so we're gonna be doing that. We got 2,160 points, 5 rounds to go. So that's not entirely very good. 270 points for a win. Gotta win most of them, or all of them. It's gonna be tough. Let's see who we get. Oh great, we got Grimmel. Grimmel is like so much stronger than me. It's not even funny. But I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna try to see. I'm still gonna try. Let's see what happens. Even though I am so dead. Good for you, Seth. Alright, let's see what we can do. We got restoration from the kid. Is getting slow cast. Shadow Thrasher on me, casting also slow, which I'm not entirely sure. Oh, he's in defensive mode, that's why. Okay, we got Steel on him, but yeah, you can see we're not hurting him at all. And now he goes Sylph mode. There's Poseidon, so you can imagine he must have rain dance. So whatever damage I do, he will heal it. His kid is healing as well now. He's got Delphi coming up. So massive amount of healing. We're gonna get out of Sylph mode and see if I can somehow manage to get into Sylph mode again and damage him with a higher damage percentage. Because right now is just not enough damage output from my side. So let's see if I can survive until 100 plus damage increase. He will be at full health. Not entirely afraid of those smaller wind damages, water damages. Good to be alive so far. We got 4 seconds to chaos. We got a bit longer until I can enter Sylph mode again. And I am dying. No, I won't make it. I won't make it. No, I won't make it. Didn't survive. Didn't manage to type good luck. But I'm surprised I got matched against him, because he's so much stronger. He should be at a higher point level. So you can see the system is not that good at matching still. And now we got Fable with a red Hecate, which is already a bad sign for me, because I'm just with orange, 1 star, like a whole tier below that. Alright, let's go try to take his kid out. It's gonna be tough though. I don't see him getting very much hurt. Let's pop into Sylph mode and get the Medusas to start stealing whatever they can. There's the area damage. I'm gonna do the same with healing coming from my kid if he survives it. It doesn't. So as expected, significantly stronger player. Red Sylph was a kind of a sign. You can still win, of course. There could be a situation where a weaker person has a stronger Sylph just because of caching. But this does not seem to be that case. Gonna get out of Sylph mode and again try to survive until 100% damage, which I'm not entirely too optimistic about. And see if I can do something with a higher damage percent. Here I got a little bit of luck. I got him stunned. Not sure if that's gonna help too much. Still got 40% of the awakening points required, and I just got stolen on top of it. So that's not happening. And I can't type good luck. I'm always late with it. Alright, we got 3 rounds left. 2 for 30 points. Alright, we got a couple of rounds coming up. And then it's going to be over. And now the 13th. With Hellboy and Gaia and Zeus. And Shazaman. Alright, AFK attack. Could be an auto player. I think I see a whirlwind. Yeah, there is a whirlwind, so he did wake up, but I will win this round with relative ease. There's a big BR difference. I think he just did a chaos rune, which did not work, so it must have been not maxed out. Cerberus, Triton, and his Gaia. Gonna do area attack with both Kid and the main character just to finish it off faster. Delphic should do it. Endless Engulf. There goes. So 270 points there, 2700 with 2 rounds to go. There we go with round 14. Darkson with starting with low life, so that's a bit surprising. Must be on AFK mode as well, I'm guessing. But he seems to be strong. I don't see his life moving very much from my attacks, so I think I better somehow try to kill him off. His back, not good for me. Not good at all. Let's see if we can get him down. So he just came and did EDD and then walked away from the computer, it seems. So he's like semi-AFK, is probably working or something, and just keeping an eye on Class Wars and just doing one Delphic, which should get him a bunch of wins. Anyways, like I mentioned before, even in AFK mode you can get a bunch, and with a 1 EDD then you can get probably 2-3 extra wins. I see some complaints in the chat about PvP being ridiculous. It's definitely much harder now, like significantly harder now as a free player compared to before. The gap between cashers and free players has increased exponentially, and that's why a lot of people are upset about it. I'm trying to remain positive about it. You know, some things are outside of our control, so you gotta enjoy the game, you know. No point in sort of insulting and being negative and stressing every day, but I definitely understand the players. It's not so much fun when somebody can kill you in 2 rounds after you're playing like, I don't know, 3-4 years. So, but it's a hurdle that we gotta overcome. I think everybody needs to reach knighthood sooner or later, and those months, let's say 3 to 6 to 8 months before everybody gets there, are gonna be very tough. Got last round to go, and then it's gonna be the end of the preliminaries. I'm at 2970, so even if I win, I won't get into finals. You need 3-4 something, I think, to get in. I'm gonna try to do chaos in the first round. We got flyer. Chaos worked. It's going with a shield. We're gonna go for his kid rather than him. The shield wears off in a couple of turns anyway, so 3 to be exact. Sorry, 5 with the QTE. I can wait 5 turns, no problem. Especially with the rune and sylph activation, it's no problem. I can wait. and the shield will wear off by itself. Let's see, yeah, 1 turn left, so right after his activation the shield will actually get off, so I don't have to damage it. And if that chaos doesn't work, I will hit all of them. Nice. And I just chaosed my own kid. That's horrible. I was trying to get rid of the chaos that flyer put on me, and it just worked out really badly for me. Because you definitely don't want to do something like Delphic with chaos on yourself. Not only you can waste it, but you don't end up damaging the enemy. So it's not looking entirely good for me, because I talked too much and I didn't focus on the battle enough. But that's okay, because it doesn't actually make a huge difference if I win or lose this one for this class wars, because it's already sort of decided. But I'm still gonna try. Hopefully that shield goes through. Good. I'm gonna see if I can survive long enough to get into Sylph mode. I can get a little bit of healing. Let's get that chaos on him, because his Battle Oracle actually did a lot of good things for him in this round. Did a lot of healing, and it's just me who played really badly in this round. I could have won this one, I think, but I was talking too much and not paying sufficient attention. But that's okay, because in any case, now you see in the chat I got 105 points. It would have been just 130 points, 135 points more, which wouldn't make a difference anyways. Just a couple of crystals difference, so that's okay. Let's jump on over and do that ancient tree. And so there you have it, Class Wars Preliminaries, 15th March 2016. I hope you guys did good for yours. I'm still fighting hard to try to get into the finals, but you see, even though my battle rating is increasing every month, it's just not sufficient with all the changes which are happening in the game, where you can advance much faster by caching. Which is fair if people spend their hard work earned cash for benefits. It's good for them. I'm never against cashers or anything like that, and I also advise everybody never to insult people for for living their life and enjoying their life. There's nothing wrong with that. But on the game owner side, on the devs, they're the ones who have to make sure that the balance is set right, so that everybody can enjoy, not only one group of players. So with that in mind, I think they should do a better job at game balance, game design. So don't attack the players. Go and discuss for the devs, so they're the ones who should do the job well. So there we have it, Class Wars, and we're just gonna jump on over to the Glory Shop to have a look at the rewards and maybe say a couple of things about them, like which one you should get. Of course, if you don't have a mount, you should get a mount if you have the glory points. That goes without saying. So mounts aside, we got basically the kit items, which are not, I think, super big priority. Another choice are, of course, the advanced Mara and Sepulchrum. Those are always useful. The price is sort of expensive though, so you can't get too many of them, and as you know, you need a lot. This pricing is generally all very old and not really anymore in line with the game today. This shop needs to be totally redone, generally speaking, and they are behind in doing a good job in this. For example, legend stones, as you know, you can get a ton of legend stones in archaeology, so they definitely are not worth that amount. On the second page we got some more mounts, and here also I don't imagine anybody buying any of these things here. Perhaps on most lower levels somebody might buy a healing rune. That's all I can think of. People will be getting Vulcan's clamps perhaps, and elite refinement crystals for those who haven't finished their refining on the 80 gear. So that's a good place to get elite refinement crystals. The crystalloids we can get in archaeology now. Cashers will probably be getting Vulcan's clamps and Vulcan's stithy if they haven't already finished their holy forging. Mount training whips, we always need them, so that's something you can consider. And of course more mounts, soul seals, mount hoofs. I don't think anybody would ever take mount hoofs, especially at that price. As if you do regularly, if you play every day, you will have a huge surplus of mount hoofs anyways from regular game activities. So usually I get these elite refinement crystals, and if you still need them for refining, get that. That's probably the only good choice here, honestly. There's not entirely too much exciting things in the shop going on. So that's the glory shop for you guys, and that's the class horse. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do click on like and subscribe on the video and share it with your friends. That always helps a lot. And we got all the links in the description below, but otherwise you can bookmark dollgames.com, or if for Wartune directly, wartune.dollgames.com. And that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.